A lot of people know you as Plaeboi.
Yep.
For a guy who made it like quite the name for himself as Plaeboi, why the name switch? That seems like a strange but also productive move.
It was a couple of reasons. One, simply because like of over like a corporate level. When I was on commercial radio, it was a decision that was brought to my attention that the regular listener would be confused Plaeboi with Plaeboi magazine. And you know, it's just one of those things where I know the educated person would be like, oh, it's just a DJ playing, but you know, you have to think of literally the...
In your heart of hearts, are you Plaeboi? Like, if no corporate business aside?
No, I'm TK.
Okay. Well, that's TK. True. I guess yours. The reason that I like the switch to OK TK is a very weird one, and I wanted to save it to tell you right now. Okay, so there is a well-known hip-hop site, I guess you could say, on the internet called OK Player.
Yep.
And Player and Plaeboi are not a million miles away.
No.
So in some ways, I felt like it was kind of this nice, like, it works that way because it falls into that family. And OK Player's always been a very high caliber to me, sort of stamp of approval on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so this sort of OK Player, I was like, I sort of like it as a weird, like, TK's Plaeboi and Playboy's a player and OK. I did some weird math on it.
Also, that was it was just another thing, another reason for the name change. Even when it came to certain, like, even relationships, it's just like, oh, Plaeboi. Okay. You know,
really?
Yeah, just like you would, people are like, oh, you must get all kinds of girls. Like, no, like, literally after all the shows I usually do if I'm out of town, I'm in the hotel room, back on my laptop. Right. If anybody knows me, like, I'm on my laptop. Like,
so in a way, maybe the Plaeboi moniker didn't really suit you, didn't suit TK anymore, maybe?
It was weird because when I got it, I was still trying to find a DJ name, and then when Choclair was here and he was doing his press tour for, I believe it was for his first, the Ice Cold album, he said, "Stay up, Plaeboi." And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then for some reason, ever since, it just stuck. And then I took it to where it could go. And again, I just was done with that branding. I'm trying to brand myself as something totally different now. I wasn't doing as many production remixes as I'm doing now, and just even the music and the crowds that I was playing to, it's a lot different from what I truly wanted to do. But at the time period, it was good. It was a great learning experience through the years that I DJ'd during that time period.
How much has your like goal, I guess, when you're DJing changed from when you started to now? It seems like there's been a shift, which makes sense as someone has more experience, but put more time in. And
it hasn't. It's weird. You want to be as big as you like. In my mind, I want to be as big as possible, but also in the same time, I want to help other people out who came from my beginnings as well.
What are those beginnings for people that don't know the origin story?
I don't know. It's just
like, where do you hail from originally?
I'm from here.
Right here at CKDU.
Yeah, I was born.
The first funding drive.
Yeah.
We got TK.
Yeah, exactly. $1 was raised.
No, that was our most lucrative one.
Yeah.
Right here in Halley?
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, my grandparents, my grandfather's from Barbados.
Okay.
My grandmother is from Edinburgh, Scotland.
Really?
Yeah. So
somehow that seems like Nova Scotia.
Yeah. So anyway, and it was crazy. They got married after 2 weeks of meeting each other.
What?
Yeah, it seemed like it's like the old school love.
That's some true love right there.
Yeah. So there's so many. Unfortunately, my grandfather did pass away when I was young, but yeah, it was just crazy. I just found that out probably about 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of cool.